Hello and welcome to my little video here. I'm Ray from the Norfolk Beekeeping Experience, and this is part of my videos called Beekeeping Fundamentals. So it's a range of videos aimed at the real fundamentals of beekeeping. So great for newbies and great for other people just to refresh themselves. So it'll be a whole series and there'll be hive manipulations and everything else. But today we're concentrating on feeding your bees over winter and feeding them fondant. So the question is, can I feed my bees any fondant? Can I go to Tesco's and buy my fondant off the shelf? Other supermarkets sell it, not just Tesco's. So in short, the answer is no. No, you can't just go to your standard supermarket and use their fondant, even though you would think it's the same kind of thing. Well, why can't you do that? Well, the supermarket fondant contains lots of other ingredients that you really don't want to be feeding to your bees. So that ranges the question, what can I feed to my bees? Well, you can feed to your bees nice, plain and straightforward fondant. It comes in a 12.5 kilo box like this and is available from just about every bee supplier online that you're going to see, or you could strike a deal with your local baker. Now, the thing with this fondant is it contains just 3 ingredients. I'll see if I can show you them. It contains sugar, glucose syrup and water, and that's the only 3 ingredients, and it is like this. It is just plain white, looks like snow if you like, and it is just plain white fondant that you would find on top of your iced buns. So here's the fondant you would buy from the supermarket. They both call it fondant icing. They both say ready to roll, as does this one here. It says roll out. So for the uneducated, you would think they were the same. However, the one you buy from your supermarket contains a whole host of ingredients that you really do not want to be feeding to your bees. I've made a little list here of what they are, but I'll quickly show you it on camera and then I'll read through them. Hopefully you could read some of that. But just reading down the list, you've got sugar. So you've got sugar, glucose syrup, they're both okay. Then you've got palm oil. Excuse me. Then you've got water. Oh, excuse me again. Then you've got something called humectant, which is a glycerol. And you've got a couple of them in there. I don't know what they are, I don't know what they do, but I know it's no good for your bees. They also contain some emulsifiers, some stabilisers and some flavouring. So they do contain some sugar and some water and some glycone. However, they contain lots and lots of other things you really do not want to be feeding your bees. So my advice would be, as would any beekeeper's advice be, do not buy your fondant from the supermarket. Hopefully that's helpful to some people, and yeah, thanks for giving the time and watching.